friends, my name's Paula and I'm living in the UK at the moment. You have to excuse the hair and that because all of a sudden the sun's come out and you know we're all sweating. So what's this vlog about, or what's this channel about? It's going to be about my life before and after bariatric surgery. Now, I've been searching, as you can imagine, over the years, or probably more so over the last 2 months, on videos from the UK, and there's not been very many. So when you're out there and you're looking for, well, what do you eat, or what can you eat, and it's sort of like it's American stuff, or sort of you just don't know. So I thought I'm just going to do my experiences of what happens before and after. But before I go on to sort of showing you what I'm up to so far, I thought I'd just share with you a little bit of my background. So basically, it's not about being a greedy fat pig. It's not about overeating to the point where you're going to explode. It's about well, for me personally, it's trying to hide something or fill a gap that's never been filled. What that is, I don't know. So well, I do know, but I'm not sharing with you. So this is me from sort of 15, 16, already beginning the journey of yo-yo dieting. You know, if I eat that, I'm going to get fat. If I don't eat that, I'm not going to get fat, you know. And it was ridiculous. And I can remember going on all kinds of diets. I went on the Diet Coke diet. That was when that very first came out, all them millions of years ago. I've been on the cabbage diet, the Cambridge diet, Slim Fast diet. I've been on Slimming World, Slimmers, Scottish Slimmers. Did I say Weight Watchers? No. Oh, I've been on where I went to this dodgy doctor who gave me like appetite suppressants and water tablets. I went to Healthier Life that give you injections. I went to where else did I go? Oh, I did numerous diets. You know, in the magazines you get slim down in 12 days and you'll be a perfect size 6 or 8 or whatever. Yeah, right, whatever. These diets don't work. Not for me anyway. Because even though I do eat quite healthy, it's a combination of a lot of things why I'm overweight. First of all, I don't really exercise. Not because I'm lazy, because over the years where I've gotten fatter, basically, I've gotten lazier. And, well, no, not lazy, it's just the inability to move. So this is sort of one of the things, and you can't move, and all your joints start sticking together, and then all of a sudden while you move, it's painful to move. So you limit your moving, you putting more weight on. And yes, I graze, I continually eat throughout the day. So I might not eat a huge meal because I can't actually fit a huge meal into my stomach, but I can eat all the time, which is just a consistent eating and going to the toilet all the time. There's nasty pieces of it, I'm afraid. Also, being overweight, you are treated differently. I don't care if you've got the bubbliest personality in the world and you're the most positive person, there is always something you're not happy about. Now, I always feel like the jolly green giant around everybody, or Shrek, basically. And I do. My mum's having a little giggle over there. I mean, if I had a beard, I would actually be Hagrid. I'm just so huge. And that's how I feel. I might not look at people say, oh, you really dress well, or you always look smart, you look lovely, dressed to your size, meaning that you're dressing to your big fat butt and boobs and everything else. Yeah, that's true. I do dress to my size. I never wear things that are too small for me. Right? I would love to squeeze into some of my older clothes, but I know that one, I'm probably going to cut myself in half, and two, if I bend over and rip my pants, that's going to be, I'm going to everybody laughing at that. So no, I just don't wear. But what I've learned to wear is stretchy clothes, because they stretch with you. Obviously leggings, baggy tops, you know, everything that can hide you. But I've come to the point with clothing, I'm actually now getting to the point where I'm too big to buy big clothes. There's lots and lots of companies in the UK that do for big clothes. They cost an absolute fortune. I mean, for an average top, an average price is £45. Well, you know, I work 5 days a week. I'm not going to be wanting to wear the same top all the time. So if you notice me looking over there, that's my mum is sitting to the right of me. So I'm not going to be wanting to wear these tops. So a wardrobe for me, you're looking at hundreds of pounds, you know, and that's without the bottoms. And then of course you've got to buy fat fitting shoes because my feet are massively wide. So yes, I could be really self-critical and be saying, oh, this is wrong with me, that's wrong with me. But for a long time I looked in the mirror and actually did see Cindy Crawford looking back. And, you know, it was a mindset that actually you're not Cindy Crawford, you're a fat hog. Oh, sorry about that. So, where was we? What was I talking about? Can you remember, Mum? She can't remember. I can't remember. The facts that being fat is fabulous? No, not at all. If you're very comfortable with your weight, then fine. Me, at this time in my life, I'm not comfortable with my weight. And all of the years that I was saying, oh yeah, well, it's me, I love being me, actually was a big fat lie. What?
Your health is
yes, I'm going to come to that. Okay. So, the mirror. I want to talk about the mirror. That wonderful mirror. You remember when I said I look in the mirror, I see Cindy Crawford. If I had blonde hair, it'd probably be the lady from the Timotei advert. Whatever. I never actually saw me being big because I was so vain that I looked beautiful. And I thought, yeah, I'm beautiful, I'm lovely, look at me, I'm so lovely. Even though it was only me saying this, no, nobody else was saying, oh, you're beautiful, look at you. Like, no, it was me. So the mirror is a liar. The mirror is a liar. The scales are the only true things. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. The mirror is a liar.
You lie.
But the mirror, what you're looking back at, is a lie, isn't it? Because I'm lying to myself all the time. Not now, though. So, getting back to it, the scales are the only true things that are not going to lie to you. When you jump on them scales, if you've lost £5, that is what you've lost, £5. If you've put on £5, that is what you've put on. You can disguise the change of your body. You can disguise the changes of your skin. You can disguise anything about you. You can put makeup on, you can do your hair differently, you can wear different clothes to make you feel good, you know, go and have a manicure, a pedicure, whatever, make yourself feel good. But at the end of the day, when you jump on them scales, you're gonna be overweight. And this is what I didn't come to terms with for a long time. I just think, oh, I've only put on £1. Oh, I've only put on £6. Oh, that's not bad. I went on holiday and only put on £7. But actually, I wasn't losing any of this poundage being put on. So, you know, coming to terms with the weight is, for me, was quite a change in my mindset. And obviously the yo-yo dieting, I was never thinking, because nobody actually said, Paula, stop. You're a fat cow, your butt looks like the back end of a rhino, you need to go and sort something out there. I was just saying, oh, you look alright, you look alright. And then you get the enablers that feed you because they want you to stay fat. Or you get the people that mean well, and they say, oh, you shouldn't lose any more weight, you'd start looking gaunt. And then, you know, at 20 stone, which I don't know what that is in pounds, you do need to lose weight. But the last, I would say, half a year, probably from December time, no, actually it was from October time, I went to France. Overweight, I was probably about 25 stone then. Yes, it's shocking. Thinking that I'm not 25 stone. I can do all this stuff. I can walk around Paris and I can go up and down. And no, I couldn't. Right. I got out of the car on the first day. I got out of the car to get the train to the airport. I tore a muscle in the back of my leg, right? So I was actually hobbling around France. On top of that, I developed plantar fasciitis, which is the muscle at the bottom of your foot. So I actually practically couldn't walk. I was in agony, right? Walking up and down the stairs to go onto the, what's that called? The train system, Mum? Metro. I was actually thought I'd need to go into hospital to have CPR, right? I was so uncomfortable. I was so ill on that trip that it was the stopper. I had to stop. So, of course, when I come back, what did I do? Joined Weight Watchers. Yay! Well done me, joining Weight Watchers yet again. It's going to work this time, it's going to work this time. But actually it didn't work, because even though my mindset was there, I need to lose this weight, my anxiety took over at this point, because the circle goes on, and I don't know if you relate to this or not. I need to lose weight because my health is absolutely through the floor. So I'm going to go on to a diet, a healthy eating diet, and I do eat healthily. I eat all my vegetables, I eat all my fruits, I eat proteins, too many carbs, and lots of fats and sugar, yeah? So I do eat healthily, apart from the other bits and pieces. So Weight Watchers I go, got all my portion sizes, got my book, got my journal, because I love journaling. Why didn't it work? Because I was so anxious to lose all of the weight, because I know I need to lose the weight. It just didn't work. So of course the anxiety stepped in. Hello, Mr. Anxiety. Oh, hello, Mr. Depression. How are you? Oh, well, I'm very well. Anxious, depressed, all the way through, until one day I finally got up, and this was in March time, February time. And I just had enough. It was, I mean, I was to the point I was suicidal. I wanted to die. I wanted it to end. I did not want to live this way anymore. I was sick of getting up every morning in pain. I'm sick and tired of having to walk to the car in pain. Not being able to take the dog for a walk because I'm in pain. It's just a life of pain. Eating painkillers because of my weight, and I'm just sick and tired of it. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to go to hypnotherapy. They can hypnotise me into not eating. It's still not going to work. And I sat and I thought, you know what, I've got to have surgery. I've got to have surgery. So I went into, I mean, this is something you think about over the years on and off. that actually I got up and I researched weight loss surgery. And at first I thought, oh, gastric band would do. No, it won't do. This is a whole life change for me. It's got to be a permanent thing that I cannot backslide to. And I've had people saying, yeah, but if you don't change your eating habits, you're not going to change. You're going to just put the weight back on. That is true. But I also believe in myself. And I know that this is my second chance. And my mum put it straight down the line to me. If you stuff this up, you've got only yourself to blame. You're paying out thousands of pounds to give yourself a second chance at life. Actually, that is true. Where is my mindset today? Well, my mindset is there. I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to go on this journey. I'll let you know once I'm on the journey, but this is where I am at the moment. I'm approaching the journey to go and get bariatric surgery, which I'm having a R&Y gastric bypass. I shall hopefully find a link so you can see what that actually is, because I'm not a doctor and I'll be telling you anything. But I think that this is going to give me a new lease of life and hopefully a long future, because if I don't do anything now, I can't actually see a future. If someone was to ask me, where do you see yourself in 5 years? The answer would be pushing up daisies. And that is harsh. Mum's over there shaking her head. But it's true. You know, you don't want to sit there listening to your daughter saying things like that, do you, Mum? But it actually is the truth. Another thing I just want to quickly skip over is people's perception of weight loss surgery. It's not a cheat. It's not, oh, you've given up. Actually, I would say it was the hardest decision I've ever made in my entire life, because I've got so many factors stacked against me to do this surgery that this is my last grasp. So if you are going to comment, please don't put in there negative comments, because I'll just delete them. I don't want to know about your negativity. If you've got a question, ask me, I'll answer it if I can. If you've got something positive to say, then say it. But please don't put something in there that's going to impact me negatively, because I don't want to know, right? This is my choice, my opinion, my journey. On a positive note, if you want, I'm going to leave it there. But I'm going to upload a video as well today that what I got. I bought myself a present to get me into the world of bariatric surgery. So I shall leave you there. So farewell, and I shall be back with the other video about the medications I need to be taking, the liquid diet and all the other information.